Now I just want to take the opportunity to just introduce the next quick portion of this conference, something that we get to do, which is truly a highlight for all of us, and that is to introduce our new, it will be 21-22, New York State Superintendent of the Year. Just very quickly, I will tell you that the executive committee had made a decision a short while ago to find ways to increase the pool of candidates. We put something in place, and I have to say we quadrupled the number of applicants. So we absolutely exceeded our goal. Of course, that made the selection process that much more difficult because every candidate that applied was spectacular. But it is now my pleasure to ask my colleagues to join me on the stage. Chuck Diedrich, Executive Director of our council, Bob Ike, Superintendent Palmyra Macedon, also a Distinguished Service Committee member and one of our past presidents, and Shari Kami, Superintendent of Baldwin, and as I said earlier, AAA President-elect, to make this very special announcement.
Thank you, Phyllis, and good morning. Hank Grishman, our Distinguished Service Chair, regrets not being able to be here today. This announcement's a point of pride for Hank, and I'm humbled to share this announcement with you. The New York State Superintendent of the Year Award pays tribute to the talent and vision of men and women who lead our nation's public schools. Candidates are selected through a comprehensive application process focusing on leadership, communication, professionalism, and community involvement, and selected by the Council's Distinguished Service Committee. As Phyllis shared, this year the 21-22 process was changed, allowing more superintendent leaders access to this important recognition process. The actual award presentation will take place at our 2022 Winter Institute, but we're announcing the 21-22 New York State Superintendent of the Year today because this way it will allow our representative to be announced prior to the AASA National Superintendent of the Year Award that takes place in February. The recipient will be our chosen representative for New York and our nominee for the 2022 AASA National Superintendent of the Year. The recipient will share a few words with us today, but you will hear from this person in more detail at our 2022 Winter Institute. It is with great pleasure that I announce the 2022 New York State Superintendent of the Year as our colleague from the East Syracuse Manoa Central School District, Dr. Donna Desiato.
Best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk the guy, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Wow. My heart is filled with gratitude and joy. It's an honor to serve and a joy to serve as superintendent, and in particularly in New York State with all of you. My gratitude and thankfulness to the Distinguished Service Committee, to the council, certainly to my family, and although they can't be here today, they will be joining me here in March when we celebrate this award, and I am very grateful to them. I'm grateful, and I want to extend my thankfulness to our Board of Education. They are tremendous leaders, a support system, and I value their support throughout, and particularly this most challenging time. This is the beginning of my 17th year as superintendent. It actually begins my 50th year in education, as an education. Thank you. There is no more challenging time than I can recall that we have ever had the opportunity to make a difference in this world. It is what brought me into this profession. It is what will carry me through every day of this time that we serve. And I know that in February, I will be honored to represent New York State in the name of our great state as superintendent for the nominee at AASA. I also will have a very special message prepared to share with all of you in March. Until that time, let's be committed to the fact that we are not only in this together, we have learned through this that we need each other, and let us stay well together and support each other, because the challenges are still ahead, and the challenges that lie ahead are something that we can make it happen. One of my favorite quotes: in order to discover the limits of the possible, we need to go beyond them to the impossible, and I believe that that's what we're doing. Thank you so much for this honor. Thank you.